What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash video. It's been a while since I've done a Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash video. The last one that I did was my character wishlist video, and thank y'all for showing all the love and support on that video. But I want to do another video now that we have a little bit more understanding of the game's mechanics. We know the base roster, and even though we've already known, but with the knowledge that we have now of the base roster, I wanted to make a video on what I think we'll get inside the hidden inventory DLC. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what the hidden inventory / premature death DLC is going to be, it's pretty much going to be the DLC that covers the first 5 episodes of season 2. And I've seen a couple people make DLC speculation videos for hidden inventory, and everybody says like the same 3 things, you know, not trying to disrespect or come at anybody, but I wanted to shed a little bit more light because it's about 2 or 3 other characters that we could probably be getting from the hidden inventory arc that I don't really see a lot of people mention. So I decided I wanted to talk about that, and then I'll probably towards the end add like characters I don't think we'll get, but they'll just be honorable mentions because they do appear in the hidden inventory arc. So I think we could be getting around 4 to 5 characters inside the hidden inventory DLC. The first one being Toji, obviously fan favorite. The second and third, even though I don't really like echo fighters or like copy people inside the game, and I wouldn't want them to be separate characters, I would want them to just be skins for the characters, but I do ultimately feel like Geto and Gojo are going to be their own separate characters as well. And 2 other people that I don't really see other people mention about the hidden inventory arc is the guy with the bag on his head that made the clones of himself, and the old man Shikigami user. Those are the 4 to 5 people that I think we could get as DLC for this game, and I'll try to explain how I think that they'll work and how I think that they can make Geto and Gojo different from their current iterations that's going to be inside the game. So the first character I cover is Toji. I'm gonna try to go through these quick. Toji, I feel like he'll be similar to Maki. He'll use his split soul katana, inverted spear of heaven, and I think Toji can have something unique where most characters will have domain expansions. Toji can summon his insects that he summoned as a kind of fake domain, and it causes a debuff for any enemies within it. That'll be something cool and unique to separate him from Maki while still having him be similar in a sense. Next person is Geto. We honestly see more of Geto fighting than Gojo fighting inside the hidden inventory, so we're able to see the difference between his fighting styles from Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and hidden inventory. I feel like they can separate Geto by making him use different curse techniques as well as giving him better hand-to-hand combat. Some of the curses that we see him use inside the hidden inventory include Rainbow Dragon. He summons the special grade that does the domain that attacks whenever you answer her question. We see him summon a giant one-eyed curse, and we also see him projectile shoot curses out of his summoning portal as if they were bullets. And for those of you who didn't see the latest Jujutsu Kaisen trailer, it shows Yuta and Geto, and from what it looks like Geto is going to be a character that utilizes his cursed spirits, but he has more of a slower startup summoning these curses. And again, to make him different, they can have his younger self be a little bit more faster. The next character is Gojo. Gojo, more so than Geto, I feel like definitely deserves to be an outfit for Gojo. But if they do make him his own character, even though he's a complete downgrade from the current Gojo, him being able to barely do red, I feel like this Gojo should focus more on applying debuffs to enemies. Inside the hidden inventory / premature death arc, we more so see a lot of Gojos analyzing his opponents, breaking down their techniques in order to create openings for himself, whether that be to attack or protect others. And I think if he was to have a red attack, it should more so be used in his combo in like a close range kind of thing, nothing that's a projectile like he has in his current state, similar to what he did inside the premature death arc, even though he couldn't really do the right. Then he can also focus more on using gravity to bring his opponents in, as we've seen him do multiple times within the hidden inventory arc. Those are just some things for Gojo. Again, he's harder to make a separate character when he damn near fights the exact same as we see him do. The next character that I think we'll be getting, even though he doesn't have an official name, as far as I know, I could be wrong, but the guy with the bag mask and that can make the clones of himself. From what we know and what Gojo's explained about his technique, we know that he can make perfect clones of himself that don't split the power between them, like how we see Mahito do in season 2, where he splits himself but one of his clones isn't able to transfigure opponents. But the bad guy, he can make perfect clones of himself, and not only can he do that, but he can also switch between which one is the actual main body. He had a great technique that we didn't get to see the full potential of because he went against, none other than Gojo. But I feel like he can also be a great addition to the game with that technique. And then knowing how Viking has a way of making unique characters flourish throughout their games, I think he could be a great addition. And especially after seeing Choso's brothers be added into the game, which is completely left field, I feel like we could start getting more side characters or characters that might not have bigger roles be included within the story. And then here's a couple other people that have a role in hidden inventory / premature death, but I don't think necessarily we'll get them. There's one that I think is more likely than the others, but still I don't think any of these characters will make it, but it would be nice. The first one is the old man that Geto destroys. We know he can summon Shikigami, and he's also good at close range, having a knife that he used to attack Geto. But again, you ran into Geto, the second strongest in the world at the time. Principal Yaga is another person that we see, and we are already familiar with his technique from him showing up in season 1, being able to use corpses and puppet jujutsu. Another character is Mei. I definitely don't think Mei is gonna get it, especially because if the game plans on having future DLC, which it most likely will because it's a Viking game, Mei plays a bigger role in season 2, and that will be more of a fitting way to introduce her to the game. Shoko is another character, but again, Shoko, we don't really see her fight. We know she has some of the best healing in Jujutsu Kaisen, but she can't fight, which is why we never see her engage in combat at all throughout the Jujutsu Kaisen story so far. And then as far as maps go, there's about 4 different areas that I can think of that we can get. We can get Riko's school. We can get the area where Toji killed Riko. I forget the name of it, but like the Star Plasma tunnel place where Toji and Geto fought. We can get the corporate building that Geto fought the Q agents at, as well as, and this one is less likely because it's not really any fight in there, but the little island place that Geto, Riko, and Gojo relaxes at to avoid being hunted by anybody. And then, obviously we'll get the story expansion. But that was all I have for this video. I just want to make a quick speculation wish list video about characters, about what I think can come with this DLC, and how they can make Echo Fighters unique, being their own characters as well. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know if y'all want to see any other Jujutsu Kaisen videos. When Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash come out, I will be uploading campaign videos. We'll be live streaming it and everything. So if you're looking forward to that and you want to join in some tournaments whenever I host them, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate the love and the support. And I will catch y'all all later. Peace.